Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Cleveland Burrow.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Mayfield on 1st down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Allen. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Now after the INT, it's Carr. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
When you can count on one hand the number of completions you've had in a game and we're in the second half, that tells you it's really not been your day.
Yeah, but you're losing. You can't just abandon the passing game altogether.
Yeah, maybe you can get hot, string a few together, and get rolling.
He'll let this go deep.
Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
It's 2nd and 8.
To throw, Mayfield. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves,
they do have a little grip to them,
They get that little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go with Chubb on second down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Mayfield on play action. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Here's Jamie Gillen down as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Jacobs now. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back to throw. Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Now Carr. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Henry Ruggs, the rookie, his intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
To throw is Carr. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
And incomplete. It's third down. And 10.
So it all comes down here to the right foot of Randy Bullock. This from long, very long range.
A 59.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
By Carl Joseph.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. From the gun, Carr. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Las Vegas, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they fall 2 games under 500.